Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Amanda with Awakenwithamandak.com, or you can find me on Instagram, Awakenwithamanda. I'm incredibly active over there. I do daily pick-a-cards, things like that. So make sure to go check me out on Instagram. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And I would love it as well if you commented down below whether or not your pile resonated with you. That always helps me out a lot too. But anyways, I just wanted to, before I get started, let you all know that down below in the description box, there will be information on how you can book a personal reading with me. I am running a $25 15 card special right now for the current circumstances with quarantine and things like that happening. So I also wanted to just mention quickly as well that I am just sending so much love to you all, and I hope that you all are doing amazing as you can with the given circumstances. I'm sending you all so much love. But let's jump into the reading here. So the pick a card is all about your next steps. So what is Spirit really guiding you to do next, or what may be coming for you as well? So these are your three piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So go ahead and gaze upon these and select your pile. Down below in the description box, there will be timestamps so that you can skip right ahead to your reading, and I hope you all enjoy. All right. Welcome pile number 1 to your reading. I'm so excited to bring this message to you. So right off the bat, I really like to dive into the tarot cards first. So with the Ace of Wands reversed, what I'm really feeling from this card specifically is kind of this idea of being like uninspired, not really knowing where to pour your energy next, feeling blocked in some way, feeling unmotivated, feeling like, oh man, I just don't want to do anything. That type of feeling, burnt out, and your energy is feeling just a little bit scattered right now, a little bit unfocused. And a big message, so we have the Hierophant here. This really talks about, and the feeling I'm getting from this card is this idea of stepping into a new reality, stepping into a new paradigm, Spirit calling you forward to step into your next level and to challenge yourself a bit, to maybe go after things that you want to go after. But what I'm really feeling here with a lot of the oracle cards in front of me is breaking old patterns and starting to really cherish yourself. The old patterns that I'm really feeling are coming through for you right now. It has to do with learning to love and honor yourself and cherishing yourself. This type of energy. Because here we have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So what is so powerful about this card is that Spirit feels you are ready to start breaking some of the ancestral patterns, you know, what your parents did, what your grandparents did, that type of thing, and rewriting your own future, choosing a new choice for yourself. And this is a really, really powerful thing when Spirit believes you are ready to step into this. So take this as such a beautiful message from the universe that you are ready to really up level, to really move into your next level. Now with these two cards here, we have cherishing yourself. I accept and love myself, and love and accept yourself. Thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance. So this is really your next step. This is the main energy that I'm feeling from this pile, is that you're feeling maybe so unmotivated and uninspired because you may not be pouring into yourself as much as you could. You're not taking that time to meditate or journal or connect to yourself, get out in nature, to really pour into yourself and pour onto yourself with love. And I'm feeling that for a lot of you, you may have a lot of patterns, old patterns where you talk down on yourself, or you're really hard on yourself, or there's a lot of negative self-talk going on. And so this is Spirit saying your next step is to focus on you, is to really make the decision to tune into self-love and tune into, what am I saying about myself on a daily basis? What am I really pouring my energy into? Am I pouring my energy more into the negativity, or maybe what I'm hearing is kind of masking how you're feeling through coping mechanisms, like maybe, just mindlessly scrolling on your phone all day, right? We all do it, but you know what I mean. Or watching Netflix for hours on end, or food, or drugs or alcohol, whatever it could be, whatever your coping mechanism may be. Are you tuning a lot of your energy into that, or are you tuning more of your energy into, working on yourself, taking a nice bath, journaling, meditation, walking, self-development, all of these things? And so Spirit is really guiding you to really tune into that, and so start cherishing yourself more than you have. And I am getting the message that for some of you, this has to do with creating boundaries with the people around you as well. There may be people around you that aren't honoring you in the way that you want to be honored, right? So creating the boundaries you need to create. But here we have supreme protection. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. What I'm really feeling from this card specifically has to do with this break the chain card. So you have to know that you are totally protected, and Spirit is cheering you on as you are breaking these old cycles and cutting the cords with people from the past who maybe did things in a different way that you want to do them. So what I mean by this is, maybe one or both of your parents tended to be really hard on themselves, or very critical of themselves, or expected you to be perfect in some way. And because of this is what causes you to be extra hard on yourself, and to make it more difficult to really love and accept yourself for exactly where you are. So this is your next step. Your next step is really to, love and accept where you came from, and your parents, and how they raised you, because it got you to where you are today. But now you can move forward. Now you can really move into this Hierophant energy where you are like, okay, I understand, love, and accept my past, but now it's time for me to walk up this staircase to my new reality where I'm not super hard on myself, where I love myself, accept myself, make sure that I am a priority, make sure that I am tuning into cherishing myself and loving myself and giving to myself. I really do believe for you guys that once you start tuning into this energy of loving yourself, once you make the decision to, listen to your intuition and start to cherish yourself and start to do the things that you are feeling called to do, you're going to get out of this feeling stuck feeling. You're going to get out of this feeling of being uninspired or burnt out or unmotivated. You're going to be able to it's like this new inspired energy is going to be flowing through you because you're taking the time to really tune into you and work on yourself. And also with this comes prosperity. Now, prosperity doesn't always mean money, although it can, but this really means that blessings are going to come to you by really honoring yourself. Because, this sounds so cliche, but it really honestly is true that everything starts within. So when you start showing yourself love and compassion and understanding and really, really cherishing yourself, your outside reality is going to start to reflect that. The people around you are going to treat you better. Your career is going to excel. Everything's going to excel when you work within yourself. So that is your reading, lovelies. So really you're focusing on breaking old patterns, breaking old ways of thinking, and starting to really honor yourself and cherish yourself and move into that next reality, your new paradigm. So thank you all so much for coming by my channel. And just a reminder that down below you can find information to book a personal reading with me. Otherwise, I hope you all have a beautiful day. Hello, hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Thanks so much for coming by, and I'm really excited for your pile. It's actually, I really feel like this is my pile as well. So some of these messages are totally pertaining to myself. But anyways, let's dive right in. So I like to start with the tarot cards, and with the 3 of Wands and being in reverse, this is really giving me the feeling of like not dreaming big enough, not going after your dreams because maybe you feel like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could go after that. Now, this could be career. This could be a goal or an aspiration that you have for yourself. This could be more self-work. This could really be anything in your life that you are wanting to go after, but there's a fear coming up about whether or not you can get there, whether or not you can go there. And you kind of feel this blocked movement right now. You feel like you can't move forward because there's so much uncertainty coming up and wondering and different fears about whether or not you're going to be able to make it. And the 2 of Wands for me is so beautiful with this card in particular because she's sitting here. She's got her plans, right? Her plans of the things she wants to do, her aspirations, her goals, where she wants to travel, you know, this kind of thing. And she's looking out the window at it like, oh, if only I could go there. If only I could do that. She's sitting here in her comfort zone. So to me, this card really represents, do I stay here in my comfort zone? Do I stay here where it's safe? Or do I venture out there and go after my dream and go after my aspiration? This is the idea of like there being 2 different pathways for you right now. Staying on the pathway that's well walked, that you've been walking until this point, the path that's comfortable, or do you go off the beaten trail, right? Do you go on the trail that is a little uncertain, but your heart's calling you to it? You feel called to go there. It's a dream of yours. It's an aspiration. So your next steps really are, I believe, taking the leap of faith. You go first, the universe will catch you. It's time to take that leap of faith. Even if you're scared, even if you have all the different, fears and worries of what if this, what if this, what if this? It's time to leap. And it's time to take action. So again, kind of the same idea. It's time to leap. It's time to take action. It's time to move forward with the thing or things you want to change in your life. And not fear, because the universe is going to catch you. Will there maybe be bumps along the way? Of course, there always is with a new path, right? There may be bumps along the way, but those bumps are going to teach you so that you can get to that desire, so you can get to that place that you want to go. But you have to be willing to take that leap. You have to be willing to jump into the unknown and jump into the uncertain to be able to get you there. Whether you totally believe in it or not, you have a strong intuition, a strong inner voice that is speaking to you, coming through and saying, it's time to go. It's time to do this. It's time to move forward. And this may be something that keeps coming up for you and you keep going, no, it's all right. Like, I'll just wait. It's cool. I know that because I do it myself. But your inner voice is talking to you. Your inner voice is saying, it's time to leap. It's time to go. We know you're scared. We know it's uncertain, but trust us. We see the whole path. That's the thing with the universe too, or God or source divine, whatever you believe in. They see the whole path. They see where we could go if we just took that path. They see where our end result could be. We can't see that. That's why it's unknown and uncertain and scary, quite frankly, right? We have this facing fear card here. 1 second, you guys. All right, sorry. So we have the facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So again, some of our biggest accomplishments in life are when we take that leap of faith and when we actually jump into the uncertain, the unknown, and go after it. Because anything that's really worth having probably had a little bit of struggle before you got to your end result, to what you really wanted, right? So you have to be willing to face that fear and to go after it because your heart is calling you to it, because your inner voice is talking to you, and going after it even though it's scary, and having the courage to go after it, right? I am strong, valiant, and courageous. You are strong. Probably stronger than you think. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this energy of, oh, do I go? You should go because you are strong and you are courageous and you will get to your end destination as long as you continue to stay courageous and resilient and trust your heart. Trust where your heart is guiding you and take that leap of faith because the universe always rewards you when you take that leap. I have been proven this time and time again, that when I take that leap of faith, when I go after what my heart is calling me to do, even if it's scary, I'm always rewarded. Always. But we have to take that leap first, and time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so the new can come in. The message I'm really receiving with this card as well is it's time to start believing in yourself. It's time to start believing that you can achieve what you want to achieve. You are good enough. You are deserving of it. You cannot fail so long as you jump. So whatever your fears or big concerns are about going after this thing, you can let it go. Start believing in yourself. Start believing that you are capable of creating whatever it is you want to create and going after what it is you want to go after. You're strong. You know that you want to go for whatever is out that window. You know what your inner voice is calling you to do, and I can guarantee you that almost, if not every single one of you that is watching this pile knows what it is. Might be one thing, it might be multiple things that you're wanting to change, you're wanting to jump after. Your inner voice has been talking to you. You know you want to do this. So now it's about trusting yourself, and it's about leaping, starting to take the action on it and going for it. So that is it, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much again for tuning in. And a little reminder that down below you can find information to book a personal reading with me. But other than that, I hope you all have a beautiful day, and thank you so much again for coming by. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. Thank you so much for joining me today. So excited to bring this reading to you. So first and foremost, before I even jump in, I can feel the energy of this pile, and it is very heavy. So I want to send you all so much love, because I can feel the heavy energy surrounding this pile. And I just feel like y'all are going through a lot right now. There's some stuff coming up. And this is a time right now where things are coming up But what I want you to know is that when things are coming up in your life, and it feels like the world is just pouring down on you, just know that spirit, God, source, divine, universe, whatever you believe in, is putting you through this right now because you are ready for it. You are never given anything that you are not ready to handle. You are strong, you are courageous, and you are being put through whatever you are right now because you're ready. You're ready to heal these things. You're ready to move through these things. So with the Hanged Man, this is all about surrendering to the greater plan, which can be really, really, really difficult, especially in certain situations, especially when we are put under immense stress or worry or anxiety. And this isn't to invalidate any of that, because it's hard. It's hard to go through difficult things. And again, I'm sending love to you guys. But sometimes we have to, and you're being invited to look at the bigger picture right now. What are these triggers or things coming up? What are they teaching me? What can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? I really do believe for you guys, your next steps are connecting with yourself, doing some soul searching, and I think a lot of you are resisting this right now because you are uncomfortable, because whatever you are going through has put you down and out, and you just feel like you don't have the energy to do it. You don't feel like you have the energy to meditate or to go deep. And for some of you, maybe you do meditate, but I mean, it's like taking that next step to really do the deep healing and to really, really soul search and connect and figure out what your surroundings are teaching you in this moment. But I feel for a lot of you, this really is a struggle for you to connect with yourself. And I think a lot of it has to do with the situations that are coming up for you right now. You may be feeling, I'm getting the message that some of you may be feeling really lonely, or like you don't fit in, like you're different than other people as well. That's coming in, I'm not sure why, but we got the Mirror card here. Who or what is triggering you? So again, what triggers are coming up for you right now? Maybe there's somebody in your life specifically that's triggering you. And again, your next steps are really analyzing these triggers. What is triggering you and why is it triggering you? Why is it coming up? What is coming up to heal? Because right now is a huge mass awakening, mass consciousness shift. This is a time for healing right now. And yes, it is so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. But you are being called to stretch yourself right now, to allow yourself to heal, to allow yourself to analyze these triggers and to look at them not as punishment, but because Spirit knows you're ready to change, to up level, to move into your next version of you. You're ready. But you have to be willing to look at some of the triggers and be really honest with yourself so that you can move forward and you can heal. And again, Spirit wouldn't put you through any of this unless Spirit knew you were ready. Through this process, bring love into the situation. So what I'm feeling from this card specifically is pouring love onto yourself, right? Really loving yourself, honoring yourself, and not feeling bad or ashamed for how you feel is what I'm feeling here. Because I feel like a lot of us are in this really weird energy right now where some days we're okay, some days we're happy, some days we just feel so sad and we don't know why. It's like all of these different emotions going around right now because everything is so uncertain. So what I'm feeling for this pile specifically is to not get down on yourself when you feel crappy or when you feel sad. Honor yourself, honor how you're feeling, because how you're feeling has a lesson for you, has a bigger picture for you, an area where you can heal. But don't feel like, actually I was just talking about this on a Instagram IGTV the other day about, not feeling like you are weak because you have emotion. Don't feel weak because you have emotion, or feel like you're less than because you have emotion. Emotion is a good thing, and we are supposed to feel our emotions so that we can analyze them and we can see, what is this emotion teaching me right now? What is it teaching me about what I desire, about what I don't desire? All of these things. Now count your blessings. What I feel from this is, it's a very simplistic message, but really it is right now, Spirit is guiding you, like, yes, honor your emotions, honor your feelings, but don't let yourself get so wrapped up in the negativity and the negative emotions that you don't take the time to also center yourself and tune into gratitude and tune into, what do I have to be happy about today? At the same time of honoring our negative emotions, we also need to really tune into our center and tune into, how can I make myself happier today? Where can I look for more joy? Maybe you love to dance, maybe you love to write, maybe you love tarot. Whatever it is that you love doing, do it more. Maybe write a gratitude list every single day, because sometimes when we're in really, really crappy situations, it can be so easy to focus on all of the things in our life that are going wrong. But what you're really being guided to do is to tune into those things that are going right. Because when we do that, we create more things to go right by the law of attraction. So tune into gratitude, tune into your blessings, tune into the joy all around you, even in the difficult situations. Then we have revealing radiance. My light illuminates this world. So this is really speaking to me. I think all of you that are watching this pile, you're light workers. You are here to light up the world. You are here to shine your light upon the world. And this is why you're going through a lot of this uneasiness, darkness, healing, all of these lower emotions, because Spirit is like, all right, it's time to shine your light. And you can't do that if you're still lugging these things around that no longer serve you. So Spirit is showing you those things through these negative emotions, through these, feelings, right? Through the triggers. Spirit is showing you these things so you can heal through them. Because once you do, you're going to shine even brighter than you're already shining. Because I can tell you one thing, you're already a bright light. And people see that, people feel that from you. But it's time to step into your next level. It's time to illuminate this world that needs illumination right now. And with this voice of truth, this is, to me, speaking of coming into your truth, right? You know that whatever these triggers are, whatever these negative things coming up in your life are, you know that you're so much more than that. You know you are. And for some of you as well, for a few of you, I'm not feeling this for a lot of you, but I'm feeling like for a select few, there may be a specific person in your life that really is triggering you. A specific person that you need to speak your truth to in a loving way. Boundaries need to be set. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, and don't be afraid to create the boundaries that you need to create in your life, because it's going to make you happier as well. And then last but not least, we have simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. So again, this is really just, to me, speaking of simplifying your life in the fact that go and look for the joy, the blessings, the gratitude, even if your situation totally sucks right now. No matter how bummed out or how much your reality around you is like, try to find the blessings. Try to keep things simple. Try to look for the joy, the gratitude in your life. And this could also be speaking to some of you of actually eliminating clutter from your home, creating more of that, because our outer reality kind of reflects what's within as well. So taking that time to maybe declutter that closet you haven't decluttered in a while, or whatever it may be, can actually help you energetically as well. But overall, your next steps really are healing, taking a look at your triggers, and using them as a tool to really step into your authentic self, who you're really meant to be, which is a bright, shiny light. Letting go of the old baggage, the old things that are weighing you down, and healing through those, and trusting the process, right? Tuning into the universe and surrendering and saying, okay, man, this situation sucks, but you know what? I know I'm growing from this. And I know that there's a bigger picture. I know that there's a reason why I'm going through this, to learn, to grow, to expand, all of these things. Count your blessings. Tune into gratitude. It's really, really going to help you. If you don't make a gratitude list every day, it's something that could really immensely help you. So that is it, pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just want to give a little reminder that in the description box, you can find information to book a personal reading with me. I would love to do that for you. Otherwise, I hope that you have a beautiful day, and thanks again for tuning in. Bye-bye.